Today we're learning how to draw Pocahontas, a truly inspiring hero from history. She was known for her courage, kindness, and for helping build peace between cultures. It's always a good day to draw our heroes, especially ones who made such a powerful impact on our world. Hi, my name's Kathy, and I've been teaching kids how to draw for over 20 years now. My favorite thing to do is to show students that when you take things one step at a time, learning how to draw just might be easier than you think. For this project, you'll need a sheet of drawing paper, a pencil, a thin black marker, and a few crayons. Be sure to check the description below for a link to a free step-by-step tutorial. Here's how you can make your center pencil guidelines on your paper. Place your ruler near the top and make a mark at 5.5 inches. Do the same at the bottom of the paper. Then draw a line to connect those marks. After that, I place my ruler vertically on one side and make a mark at 4.25 inches. I do the same on the other side. And when those are in place, line them up with your ruler. I like to hold it down with one hand and make a line with the other. This is just in case you're learning how to work with a ruler and need to see how you can draw straight lines with them. The first thing to do is draw a large U for Pocahontas' head. I'm planning with some marks like this first, and then connecting them on one side with the curve and drawing the same shape curve on the other side. After that, we can draw her hairline on top. It's kind of parted on the side, so it looks like this. Next come Pocahontas' eyes. Let's start with the outside shape first. I like to plan eyes with dots so that I know they're evenly spaced, and then connect them with a curve on top and a curve underneath. Now, just a couple of curved lines inside will finish those eyes off, and then we can add some eyebrows above them. The mouth can be pretty simple too. Start with the center line and add the lip above and the lip below. Then finish her face with a line for her nose and curved ones for her ears. Let's work down now for her neck, so draw the two curved lines underneath her face and a V shape to start the collar of her dress. Draw two curved lines for her shoulders and then a larger V shape underneath for the bottom of the collar, and then add another set of curved lines inside. Here's a simple way to give her a necklace. Draw two curved lines on one side and the other, and add an oval in between. To continue with her dress, let's draw the two sides and a curved waistline. The skirt of her dress angles out on both sides. There's a V shape for her hem, and then let's add another V shape inside to start the fringe. Now let's add some fringe lines on the top of the dress, kind of randomly adding them to that V shape. And when that's done, then do the same thing for the bottom hem of the dress too. Here's how to draw a simple leg for Pocahontas. Start with one side that gets a little wider at the calf and narrower at the ankle. Draw the other side, and then add a simple kind of foot shape at the bottom. When one leg is done, then do your best job to draw a matching one on the other side. Remember, the legs narrow a little bit at the knee and a little more at the ankle. All right, moving on to her arms. Let's start by drawing the inside line down to her wrist, and then the outside line, and adding a thumb and some fingers below. After one arm is drawn, then do your best to draw a matching one on the other side. Remember, the thumbs should always be closest to her on the inside. All right, now that her body is done, we can go back and finish her hair. Draw a curved line on one side and then have it extend a little more on the other, so it kind of looks like it's blowing in the wind. Okay, now our pencil drawing is done, and we can get out that thin black marker and start tracing our lines so we can see them really well. Before we start to color, we do need to get rid of any pencil lines, especially if you made center guidelines. All right, time to bring out those crayons. I'm going to start with a nice bronze color for her skin, and then black for her hair. For her dress, I think I'll start by coloring lightly with a brown crayon. Then I can press harder for the waistband and add a little shadow on one side too. Finally, I'm choosing a light blue for that necklace. Here's one more look at my finished Pocahontas drawing. I hope this lesson helped you feel more confident about drawing bodies, especially when it comes to getting the pose and proportions just right. And I hope you're proud of how you captured the likeness of this amazing woman. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep celebrating heroes like Pocahontas through your art. If you enjoyed this project, then hop over to my website, Art Projects for Kids, where you'll find even more art lessons about Native American women like Bessie Coleman and Sacagawea. I hope you check them out too, and most of all, I hope you keep on drawing.